All right, are we live? Can people hear me? Are we live? Can people hear me? Let's see. I'm going to try to get this on my screen. Oh, I can hear myself. I'm going to try to get this on my screen. I can hear myself. Test 1 2 1 2 volume. Oh, I can hear myself. Test. I can hear myself. Test 1 2 1 2 volume. Sounds good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, the ticker's up there because people will come in and ask about the elevator situation. So I have the ticker up there. Hello, Madison G. J.R. Strange Reverend. CRT. Can someone explain to CRT why... I'm going to analyze CRT's comment right now and tell you how annoying it rooted is. And CRT should know better. CRT's a veteran. So I come on the air, and literally, within a minute of coming on the air, CRT says, still not covering what's going on in D.C.? Still not covering what's going on in D.C.? Now, first of all, obviously the answer is yes, because I'm right here. Second of all, there's such a tone of like disapproval and like condescendingness, like, oh, you're not covering this? I mean, it's like, seriously, fuck off. Go fuck yourself. See, if you're going to come in here with that shit, it's so annoying. It's so rude. How many times does that have to happen? It's like every time this happens, I tell you how rude it is and people keep doing it. Still not covering what's going on in D.C.? Oh, gosh, why do you come and watch? Then go watch coverage of that. You can find coverage of that. You literally just came in here to tell me disapproval of what I'm doing? You know, seriously, guys. It's ridiculous. It's so rude. It's unbelievable. I just don't understand. If you don't like what I'm covering, if you don't like the stream, and you want to watch DC coverage, why are you here? You literally came to the stream to criticize me for not covering it? And to wreck the mood for everybody who's here? Jeez, it's unbelievable. So lame. Still not covering it? I guess I'm not. I'm here. I'm doing this. No, see, Lynn, I don't agree with you, Lynn. See, what bothers me, it's if some random troll comes in here and says that, I'm like, oh, it's some random troll. This is a person who regularly watches this channel, who's been watching this channel for months. That's what drives me crazy. If it's some random troll, I don't really care. Fine, they're a random troll, you hide them. It's not a big deal. It's when people who should know better do it. And it's someone who should just know how rude it is. We've had that here. Just kills the vibe for everybody here. It's ridiculous. I just don't understand it. Yeah, this stream is on my webcam. It's on my webcam, not my phone, so the resolution will be better. I don't know. I just don't understand it. The hair's a mess. I really got to cut it. But this isn't just somebody mentioning news. It's somebody who's just being condescending and critical and implying that somehow I'm like messing up because I'm not covering this thing I should be covering. Well, go find another channel to watch. Why are you watching? Okay. And I'll say this again, and I've said this time and time again, I don't cover every protest. It's not the protest channel. Hey, newsflash. Right-wing people who like to fight and left-wing people who like to fight getting together and fighting is not very newsworthy. I don't consider that very newsworthy. I'm not covering it. I have no need to cover that. Go to the protest channel and covering it. If you're interested in that, that's fine. I don't find that particularly newsworthy because that's been going on for years. Okay? So, no, I'm not the protest channel. There are plenty of channels out there that are the protest channel. I'm not the protest channel. So fine. So Proud Boys and Antifa are fighting each other. That's been going on for 5 years. It's been going on for longer than that. It's not really newsworthy. They love to fight, so they go somewhere and they fight. They do it every 3 weeks. So the idea that it's some kind of just offense against news reporting that I'm not covering it is just ridiculous. Truck, watch it, Truck. Okay. Hello, Chris. Chris, did you just join us? You missed all the fun. I'll get to my dinner in a second. Yeah, a viewer had the idea for the ticker a couple streams ago. So it's good because people kept coming in and asking about the elevator, and now I can just put it on the ticker. Stop! Please do not repeat the same thing again in the chat. No, Linda, it wasn't just that somebody fussed about the news. 1 minute into the stream, somebody started complaining that I wasn't covering a certain story. So it wasn't just bringing up news, it was condescendingly complaining to me about not covering news. Ron likes the ticker. Hello, John Simulations. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, Rhonda, not the place, Rhonda, not the place for it. Okay. Evalis got their first Discord notification. Discord notifications are great. No, CRT, you were complaining, CRT. CRT, your exact words were still not covering DC? Still not covering it? No, you were complaining. Don't say you weren't complaining, CRT. You were complaining. When you say still not covering what's going on in DC, that's a complaint. That is a complaint. So you were complaining. Also, I don't really love when people lecture me. Oh, you need to chill out. No, you need to stop telling me what to do. It's my channel. If you don't like it, go to your own channel and you act the way you want it. Mark, I don't know exactly how he muffled the elevator noise. He did something with the brake. I guess the braking system. I'll get to my dinner in a second. Then we have to talk about the controversy from this afternoon's stream. I do have my screen up. So the door is open, but there's no bugs in here because I have my screen. If you missed it, if you did, Ron says, so elevator noise better. Ron, please, Ron, read this. I didn't do this for my health. Please read this, Ron. Please read what I put down there. Oh, no, it's working great. Oh, Strange Reverences, the ticker was my idea. Nice. Good idea, Strange Reverend. Thank you. In case you missed it, we did this today. Magnetic screen door installation and review. So, in case you missed it, that's me on the balcony. So I put this thing up today. Where is it here? There's Misha's bag. There it is, right there. So that thing there, that's my balcony. And I have this magnetic screen door up, which it's so the air comes through, but the bugs can't come through. So I have the door open now, and I'm getting the air in, but there's no bugs here. Can I feel any breeze? I definitely feel some air. Yeah. So I do have that up right now. So no bugs. Hey, it's Jay-Z. It's Jay-Z. Good to see you, Jay-Z. Bodo says, I put one of those up at my mama's in the summer because flies were coming in. Yeah, so if you didn't see that stream, check it out. It was very eventful. We're going to talk about it more. By the way, here is the magnetic screen door. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. That's the thing I installed today. Trent says, I thought the install was a great success. Thank you, Trent. It was very controversial. I didn't even realize how controversial until after the fact. It was a bigger controversy than I thought it was going to be, than I thought it was. Satori, that should not cause any Wi-Fi interference. I don't know why it would. Also, it's not between. The modem is inside, and so is my phone. I used to know a Mark French. I bet that's a different Mark French. Mark says, I had as much fun putting up the magnetic screen as you did. It works great. Nice. I bet that's not different Mark French. Steve, I didn't ask management about the screen, but I'm guessing it's no big deal. I mean, it's literally taped on and there's 3 tacks in the wall. People put up, photos all the time. So it's just my responsibility. I assume when I take it down, there'll be some paint missing and a couple holes in the wall, and I'll have to do whatever people do to deal with that. But, Barry Weil says, got the agenda-free TV mug I ordered from Zazzle the other day. Love it. Oh, enjoy it. Enjoy it. That's the same one I have. They're good mugs. Speaking of security deposit, I have a whole story about that too. I have so much to catch up on. All right, so we're going to get to that. We'll do that first. Squeeze some toothpaste in the holes. No, I'll ask them about it. I'll ask them. Before I move out, I'll ask them what the deal is. The sign is on Zazzle. The mugs are on Zazzle and the Stein. Zazzle. Zazzle. There's the mug. There's the Stein. Are they still out of stock? This color is sold out. They're temporarily out of Steins for some reason. Zazzle. Jay-Z says, can't wait to hear about dinner. Oh, my dinner was good. Best meal I had in a while. I was hungry, too. Hi, Nicole Wilson. No, I'm not getting used to the elevator noise. I'm hoping they'll take care of it. Oh, Linda says there was a white Stein. There's a white Stein? Oh, I didn't know that. Stein. Oh, there's a white Stein. There is a white Stein in stock. It's kind of cool, actually. Look, there's a white Stein. How about that? I don't know that anybody has a white Stein. I don't know that anyone's ever bought it. Jan says, from college days, white toothpaste was used on the walls when moving out. You can just get spackle if you need to. Let's see here. Linda says, the white one is pretty, but the other one looks more Steinish. Okay, so first of all, let me discuss what happened with my security deposit. So I moved out of my Atlanta apartment, and I got my they were so good. I got a check 4 days ago. So within 3 weeks of leaving Atlanta, I had my check, and they gave me my full security deposit and charged me $50 for cleaning, which I guess is I'm sure that's a standard charge. Look, if that's fantastic. If they want to take out $50 for cleaning, you live somewhere for 2 years, you're really at their mercy. They can, say we had to paint and do this and that. The place was totally clean when I left, but it wasn't like spotless. Like I didn't like mop the floors and stuff. I got all the stuff out of there. Everything worked. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But this weird thing happened where they charged me less rent. I'm going to tell you what a good person I am. This is what a good person I am. They sent me a check that was too much because they charged me. I figured out what I should owe them because I didn't live there all of November. So I figured out the right amount that I should owe them, right? And I wrote that, and I paid my rent. They said I overpaid my rent in November and sent me a check that included more money. They refunded some of my rent payment, right? So rather than cash the check is still here. I have the check. It's not been cashed. I called them and I said, I just want to make sure you didn't undercharge me for rent and you didn't give me too big a check, because that's what a good person I am. So my dad used to say, you say, why did you do that? He'd say, you do it because it's the right thing to do. So now it gets better though, because so I called them and I talked to the guy there, and the guy said, we talked for a couple minutes, and then he said, I think what happened is when you renewed for your second year, you got like a bonus for renewing, which I vaguely remembered getting. And he said, we ended up not giving it to you until the end. And I was like, really? And he said, yeah. So I was like, okay. So we hung up. Then I went and checked. That wasn't true. They had given me the bonus like 2 months after I renewed. So I called again and I said, you know what? As crazy it is to be doing this, I think you're wrong about the bonus. I checked. So it's you giving me this extra money is not the bonus, because I got the bonus for renewing months ago. So at that point, he said, well, I'm going to talk to our manager and see what to do about this. And then I never heard back from him. That was Wednesday. So I haven't cashed this check yet. I haven't cashed that check. Yes, my dad was a great man. That's what he would say. He would say, it's the right thing to do. So you do it. So I will see. Oh, Cindy, I don't think they would have caught it. I don't think they would have caught it because what happened is my lease got extended. It wasn't a full month. It wasn't a full month last month. So they had to calculate it in the office. So now I have to call them again next week and say, hey, what's going on with the check? So I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But I told them, I literally told them, I said, I think what happened is I said, I paid the rent I thought I owed, and I think you guys charged me less than I calculated was the right amount. So we'll see. But I haven't even cashed the check yet, so I haven't even got my deposit. They've sent me to my deposit back, but I haven't cashed it yet. Skinny says, I follow the same mantra. Well, I can't rip up the check because it has my deposit in it. Also, they actually might just, who knows, they might just say, we charged you what we charged you and we're okay with that. Or they might not, I don't know. Jay-Z says, we are who our dads expected us to be. It's weird though, that building is so corporate. The building is so corporate, yet they sent me my deposit pretty much right away, and they only took out $50 for cleaning. I've lived other places that were way less corporate, and they took out way more money from my deposit. I thought they were going to take out more. Oh, thank you, Cover Me 2011. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Cover Me 2011. Okay. Rocket launches soon? I don't even know. I haven't. I got to check the schedule more. I have it here somewhere. I don't even know where I put it. I saved the rocket launches. I saved the rocket launches site, and now I can't figure out which folder I saved it in. Here it is, upcoming rocket launches. I do not see one at the moment. Oh, there's one on March 29th. Oh, Space Falcon, December 13th TBA. Tomorrow TBA, look. Hey, Dan Lloyd, how are you, Dan Lloyd? Thank you for your support, Dan Lloyd. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Dan. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Hey, look, here's the rocket launches. Rocket launch, December 13th, which is tomorrow, TBA. SpaceX launch. Yeah, this is the Kennedy Space Center site, so I can just go here. They post anything on Twitter about it? Yeah, see, December 11th, they said standing down from today's launch attempt. Sunday, December 13th, they might launch it. All right. So I'll keep an eye out. All right. So we'll keep an eye out for that. We'll do another rooftop launch stream. We will do it. All right, give me 1 sec. We got to get to dinner and the controversy. My meal was so good. I was so hungry. Black Navy said that will be the 7th flight of that booster if it goes tomorrow. Josh says, didn't have to go to 2 places, hopefully. No, I did not. So I had not eaten much in the last like 30 hours because last night I kind of like, normally the way my schedule is really weird, but I normally eat something like late at night. Like my third meal, my big meal is my lunch, and my third meal is my snack before bed. But I fell asleep last night earlier than I intended to because I was exhausted for whatever reason. And I didn't eat like my third meal. And then I woke up today and I just ate breakfast. And then we did the stream. So like normally I'd be really hungry anyway after the stream, but I hadn't eaten my late night meal last night. So I was just like starving. Then I'm sitting there trying to figure out where to go, and I was thinking of going to Pokeworks, but Pokeworks, the Poke place that I like so much, isn't even open on weekends. And I looked around, and I was like looking around for 15 minutes, and I was hungry, and I was trying to find a place to go, and nothing seemed right because I was really hungry. But then, you know what I figured out? I did a little search, and I found the place that I wanted to go to. Are you ready? BurgerFi. BurgerFi. I hadn't been to BurgerFi since I think I was in Alabama. When I moved to Atlanta, it was so sad. There was one like a block away from me in Atlanta that had just closed before I moved in. But there's a burger. It's really good. And then I remembered it being good. I remembered it being like a 7.5. But there's one in Winter Park about 15 minutes away, and I was like, I'm going to go there. Okay, where's the fries? Let me show you the menu. Where's the menu? Burgers, chicken, I can't have shakes. I love shakes. I can't have them. Okay, so it's good. So I remembered it being pretty good. Oh, by the way, thank you, Joseph Perez. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph says, hope everyone's having a great evening. Thank you, Joseph. So this is BurgerFi. So what I did is I said, I'm going to go to BurgerFi because I wanted to check it out because I hadn't been in like 3 years. And I went, and oh my gosh, was it amazing. It was so good. I had the BurgerFi burger, no lettuce, no tomatoes. I had pickles, onions, ketchup, and mustard. And it's a double. Okay, I had the BurgerFi burger. I just had the regular. I didn't know what I was going to do with the bun. I was so hungry, I forgot to ask if they had a wheat bun. I was that hungry. I just ordered it. So I got the white bun. Then I got chicken. I go in there and I see they have chicken tenders. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to try chicken tenders. I had such a bad chicken tender experience with PDQ. I'm going to try these. I don't know why it says fried. Oh, burger. Instead of fried, it's fried because it's BurgerFi. So I had chicken tenders and I had fries. Fresh cut fries. I remembered these being good. Now it's not vegan. And it was amazing. It was the best meal I've had in months. The burger was fantastic. I even ate some of the bun. I never eat the bun, but I was so hungry I ate the bun. I ate a lot of the bun. It was the burger. The bun actually was very fluffy. The whole thing was fluffy. It was fantastic. So I had a double cheeseburger basically. That was great. And the tenders, the chicken tenders were fantastic. They tasted like real chicken tenders, unlike PDQ. These were fantastic. And then the fries were really good too. Really good fries. It was great. Now it's more expensive than like McDonald's. Cuz like the burger was probably, the double burger with cheese is probably like $8. The chicken tenders is like $7 or $8, and the fries is like $4. So it's not cheap, but if you go to it's like cheaper than going to like a sit down place. Also, I had a lot of food. Most people are not going to get a double cheeseburger and something else and fries. That's a lot of food. But I was hungry. I was eating like for 2 days. I told you I was famished. I was absolutely famished. So I ate it all. Jay-Z says, worth it if burger was amazing. It was really good. They have a crying fry. Look. But it's very good. It's very good. And the place is they're like clean inside. It's nice looking inside and clean. And actually, so I ate outside. But they have tables outside. I got a nice table like away from everybody else. I got the farthest away table I could. And so I just sat by myself outside. So its BurgerFi is great. Yes, the buns are labeled. Mine had BurgerFi written in smaller, but it said BurgerFi on it, my bun. Let me see, locations. Ooh, there are a lot of them. Look, there's a lot of them, see? Hang on. The closest one to me was Winter Park. I highly recommend BurgerFi. Yeah, that's the one I went to is right here. Pumpkin Sauce says it would be great if they put other little messages on the buns. Jeff says a ton in Florida. It is really good. Mark says there's one in Auburn and Tuscaloosa, Alabama. There's one in Opelika, Alabama, if it hasn't gone out of business, because that's the first one I ever went to. Jay-Z says, is there one in Needham, Mass? I'm going to go look at Massachusetts, Jay-Z. It looks like maybe Western Mass. No, there's none in Massachusetts. None. It's good. Now, let me say this. I don't know if every BurgerFi... Remember, I have a theory of fast food. And the theory is, if you go to a fast food restaurant in a wealthy suburb, a very wealthy suburb, the food will taste better. And Winter Park is a wealthy suburb. Okay? Winter Park is very wealthy. So it's possible that my BurgerFi tonight was... I mean, it was great. But maybe the average BurgerFi isn't as good because I went to the wealthy suburb BurgerFi. So it depends. This one was amazing. It's so good. I'm going to go there again. Cover Me says there's one in Glenview, Illinois. But it's really good. Yeah, I had water to drink. You know what's a bummer? They had that thing where it's like the soda machine, like they have at Zaxby's and a bunch of places where it's a touch screen and you can choose from like 50 different sodas. What I usually do is, instead of water, when I can get it, I drink soda water. Not flavored, just regular soda water. Pretty much everywhere I've ever asked, I say, can I have soda water with my water cup? And they're like, yeah, sure. They don't care. But the soda... I don't know what the deal with their soda machine was, but if you pressed the soda water one, it like for Dasani, it just disappeared. So I guess they didn't have soda. They weren't offering soda water, which is a special treat, soda water. But I had regular water. No, I ate it, Jeff. I ate it there, but I ate it outside. I found there are tables outside, and I sat like way away. I sat in the last table. There's like a parking lot next to the BurgerFi, so I sat like at the table next to the parking lot. I actually looked up the place before I went to see that I could sit outside. Misha says it's grass-fed. Misha knows about BurgerFi. Here, look. What does it say? At BurgerFi, we never settle. The highest quality of natural Angus beef sourced from the leading ranches in the country and always free of hormones, steroids, and antibiotics. Hand-cut, made-to-order fries. They have a veggie fi burger. It's really good. It's so dumb that this place, there was one of these 2 blocks away from me in Atlanta, and it went out of business right before I got there. And it just shows like this place is awesome, but where I lived in Atlanta was like too fancy. Like, it's crazy that this place could not survive in Midtown Atlanta. It should have been packed, but I bet the rent was just too high. So again, it went out of business right before and they could have really used a place like this. Everywhere near me was too fancy, pretty much. They could use one of these right near me now. They should have one in downtown Orlando. Chill says, they close soda machines, dear me, due to COVID. The employees have to make your drinks for you. A lot of places are like that. Florida, I guess, some places aren't. Rick says, no BurgerFi in California. It's so good, though. It was so good. This was the best meal I'd had in months. In months, it was so good. And they present it nice. And the people working there, like, they're pleasant. You know, it's like, and they, you know, it's clean inside. And, you know. So it's just a good place. Tony, I don't really eat onion rings these days. I like my onion rings, but I rarely eat fast food. I eat something. It's rare. I mean, the last time I had something, I ate a little fast food once on my drive down from Atlanta because there was nowhere to eat. But before that, it's got to be months since I had it. But it's really good. Also, I forgot to tell you, the last 3 nights, literally my dinner, my big meal the last 3 nights was a chicken breast on the grill and brown rice. I had the same thing for dinner the last 3 nights. 1 chicken breast on the grill and brown rice that I made here. That was my dinner the last 3 nights. So I needed to go somewhere else. Evalis says they make it fresh when you order it. Actually, yeah, it did take me it takes about 10 minutes to get your food. I'm so going back there, though. It was really good. The fries were great. I'm sure the shakes are great. I can't have them. I love shakes. I just can't do it. Look at this, concretes. What's a concrete? I'm sure that's great, too. Red velvet cookies and cream. Oh, my gosh. But I'll say this, it's fast food, but I didn't feel like gross after eating it. A lot of places, if I had a burger and a double burger of fries and chicken tenders, I would feel disgusting after. Don't feel disgusting at all. Jay-Z says, want to be down in Florida, hate being in the Northeast, here for family, but not forever. Yeah, I recommend it. Jay-Z, it was like 75 today. I'm still wearing shorts. The temperature is 64 right now. Jeff Haas says, Culver's has concretes too. They are great. What are concretes? Concrete dessert. What is it? Here's something from Freddy's Steak Burgers. Frozen, is concrete a frozen custard? Is that what it is? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, look. What is the difference between a sundae and a concrete? Freddy's, USA. Any mix of custard and toppings can be made into a sundae or a concrete. Concretes come in cups and are blended, mixing your toppings into your custard. It's a mixed up sundae, says Roach. Kansas City Mag says it's frozen custard blended with different flavors to create a sludgy, thick as mud treat that is an antidote. The concrete is called a concrete because that's the way it's served. All right. I don't know that I've had a concrete ever. Linda says concrete is a very thick shake. You can turn it upside down and they don't pour. Erica Bowman says extra thick. Okay. So that was a great dinner. I felt so much better after my dinner. I'm so going back there. BurgerFi. Man. So good. Those chicken fingers. I didn't even remember they had chicken fingers. Chicken tenders. Man, were those good. I love hot dogs. I can't really eat them, though. I'm sure they're good there. They do a good job on their website, too. Conflicted burger. Look at this. You get veggie burger, beef burger in the same one. They have this crazy. I'm not going to get this. The CEO is like $11. Jay-Z, I haven't even heard of Clover's. Oh no, Misha says Clover's too. Yeah, I've never heard of Clover's. Jay-Z said, congrats on great dinner. Underrated how important a great meal is in a day. Yeah, it really, I was in a bad place when I was that hungry. Made a big difference. Jay-Z and I used to go to McDonald's on Route 9 in Ground Round. Hey, Bodo Corderosa, thank you for your support in the UK, Bodo Corderosa. Well, it's not all working out, Bodo, but, you know, every day making progress. Every day making progress. Yeah, Route 9 in Framingham. Across from Village Green. Joseph, I don't know that there's any In-N-Outs near me. I don't even know if they have them here. I mean, I've had them before in my life, but in terms of near me, locations. This map is not working. There's other locations. Why isn't like there's here we go. In-N-Out. No, there's none in Florida. It is working. There's none in Florida. No In-N-Outs. There's some in Texas. No East Coast. No East Coast. Plenty in California. Brenda says, can you sign up? You know, I'll say this. Brenda, thanks for reminding me. There is something at BurgerFi where they have rewards. And I didn't bother with it when I was there, but I should sign up. BurgerFi Rewards. Customer Loyalty Program. Download the app. For every $1 you receive a point. Once you reach 100 points, you receive $10. So basically, it gives you 10% off. If you spend $100 there, you get $10. All right, I gotta get the app. I'm writing myself a note. I'm gonna get the BurgerFi app when I finish the broadcast. I must download the BurgerFi app. Where are my Post-it notes? Where did they go? Here they are. This I need to do. It's basically you get 10% off because for every 100 points, every $100, you get $10. That's a good deal. As Joseph says, Skinny Survivor says, that's how they get you. You'll go all the time. For me, it's like going 5 times because I order so much food. Maybe they'll send me other coupons. No, Jeff, I have not been Chipotle since I came here. I'm taking a welcome break from Chipotle. Christopher Lund got contacted from Schlesinger yesterday. Christopher, did they send you an email? Because I applied for Schlesinger to do a toothpaste study. The thing is, with Schlesinger, like, you don't get every study you apply for, because I think a lot of people apply. They also wanted me to do something at they wanted me to do an in-person study at the Orlando Car Show, which I'm not doing during the pandemic. What did they say to you, Christopher? Misha and I are both applied. Misha, did you apply to the toothpaste one? The toothpaste one looked great. You can just do it at home. Polly, I have seltzer at my house. Vibra Gaming says, love from Kerala. Are you really watching in Kerala? Is Kerala in India? Yes, it is. It's in India. Chris said they asked a few questions and said they would get back to me. It was a healthcare one. Interesting. So we'll see. We'll see which one of us gets to do a Schlesinger study first. Oh, I have another YouTube one. I have another YouTube focus group. Did I tell you the 3 a.m. focus group went well? It was an hour instead of a half an hour, but it was fun. So I'm supposed to do another YouTube one next week. I think Monday. I don't know what it's going to be on. Hey, thanks to our mods, Freckles, Misha, Danny James, Mark Helton, Linda Belk. Jeff, they pay you pretty quickly, but I haven't gotten paid for the last one yet. But they've never failed to pay me. Rail, they give you a choice of times, and I chose the 3 a.m. one. So they give a choice of times because they do it with people around the world, but they were not expecting somebody they were pretty surprised that I was on the East Coast in the U.S. and I was doing it at 3 a.m., but they thought I was going to be tired, and I was like, no, I'll be fine. But you're not allowed to talk about the stuff that they run by you. So I can't go into specifics. Okay, now, Amy has the same printer as me. I feel like printers have not evolved. I feel like printers should be they should cost $30, and they should be like an inch wide, and they should work perfectly. Given how long printers have been around, I think they're still pretty big, and they're not that cheap. Madison says, I agree, they should be tiny by now. All right, are you ready to discuss the controversy from this afternoon? I'm doing a quick news check just to make sure nothing crazy is happening. I think we're good. Araelt says profit of ink has stopped all innovation in printers. I hear Cricket says printer cartridges cost more than the printers. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, oh, by the way, somebody asked about the mug, and I noticed the other day. Do you know that on TeePublic, we sell T-shirts on Amazon and TeePublic. I sell them. But if you go to TeePublic and you look up Agenda Free TV, you'll find merch there. The T-shirts are cheaper on... Ooh, they're on sale now. They're on sale, $13. They're on Amazon. They're like $13, $14 or something like that. Anyways, Amazon Prime. They're free shipping on Amazon Prime. Anyways, they're having a sale on the T-shirts on TeePublic. But also at TeePublic, they actually sell a flask. They sell a flask. Can I find it here? No, I don't want the mask. Where was it? Or was the flask on Zazzle? Maybe it was on Zazzle. I don't see it there. I bet it was on Zazzle. Oh, see, if you go down, they started just offering all this stuff. I didn't tell them to sell a soup mug, but they do. Look at these. Flask. Vinyl wrapped flask. I did not know they offered this. It looks like it's not really centered. Well, I didn't design it for this. I never told them to offer a flask. I never told them to sell this. So, anyways, if you're looking for an Agenda Free TV flask, but I haven't made the label for it, so it looks like it's actually like off center. Look at that. But again, this is what happens when they just start offering stuff. I don't think they have Agenda Free tequila. They have votive candles. They have candles. That's on Zazzle. No, Linda, I think it's the actual product. Because they just take your artwork you designed for the mug and they stick it on something else. But I think the dimensions are probably all wrong. Nick says, I need that. If you order anything from Zazzle, make sure you use the coupons. You can always find coupons online. I feel like I used to say coupon, and now I say coupon. Is it both? Google says it's both. It's both. It's both. Coupon. I did not make the logo. My friend, a graphic designer, I paid to make the logo originally. He did a great job. Jay-Z says it's a Northeast thing. Shelly, I think T Public has stickers. I've never gotten one myself, but they have them at T Public stickers, I think. It's not loading now. Oh, T Public does this thing all the time where it does like it's not loading, it does this stupid CAPTCHA check all the time. I don't know why it does it. They do have a sticker at T Public. Again, I can't vouch for it. I've never gotten one before, but they do have it. Jay-Z, you really want that flask? You really want that flask, Jay-Z? Okay, we're going to talk now about the controversy from this afternoon. Okay? Ooh, there's my room. So, what happened is, John A. and Petey, if you go to Zazzle, you should find there's other stuff besides the mug there. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. John A. and Petey is right. Look, this is transfer design to product. Oh, I thought they were offering these. I actually would have to activate these. See, it says transfer design to a product. Oh, I see. No, you can buy it. No, you can buy it. It lets me buy it. It does it. It transfers the design for you. See, it's on sale. See, if you go, these are on sale. I did not. It's design on demand, I guess. It looks like to me that you could actually buy it. It's letting me do it, like a special order. I wonder if you can edit it. Edit design. You can edit the design. Oh, you can edit the design. I don't know that I know I can edit the design. I don't know if you can. Maybe I can. Maybe you guys can, though. No, yeah, I'm not signed in yet. I'm not signed in as me, so you should be able to edit the design too. So there you go. No, anyone can. I wasn't even signed in. I wasn't signed in as Agenda Free TV, so you should be able to do it too. Yeah, Jay-Z, I wasn't even signed in, so if it's letting me edit, anybody can edit. It's like $28. I'm sure you can get a coupon from Zazzle. Yeah, Tom, it does sound dangerous. Anyone can edit the design. It's kind of weird. Anyways. Okay, let's go back to the controversy from this afternoon. So, we were doing a stream this afternoon because I was installing the magnetic screen door. That thing goes over my balcony door. So, like, I have my balcony door open. No bugs coming in. There's no bugs. I don't have to worry about bugs because I got it sitting over the balcony door. See, there it is right there. But it closes. It automatically closes. See, like that? There it is right there. So, so what happened is, as always happens when I'm trying to do something, you guys make suggestions and a bunch of people yell at me like I'm an idiot. So a bunch of people were yelling at me and ordering me around like I was an idiot. And then at one point, I had the thing on my bed because it said lay it flat. But I think it said put it on the floor, but I didn't think I had any room on the floor. See, there's me. I'm talking about the instructions. So there's no way it would have fit in here, and I didn't think it was going to fit in the kitchen either. So like a bunch of people were like telling me to do this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it was really getting on my nerves because people don't say it nicely. They yell at you like you're an idiot. That's the tone of the comments. That's the tone of the comments. So at one point, I don't know what it was about the one comment, but at one point, I'm going to show you the comment. Hang on. I'm going to play this whole thing. If I can find it here. Hang on. Here it is. Give me a sec. I need to find the exact time code. Okay, it's somewhere right near here. I'm going to play it for you. Where is it? Where is that one comment? Hang on. I got it. I found it. I found it. Okay. So at one point, hang on. Hang on. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so Summer, who's a loyal viewer, and Summer is great, Summer said, doing it on the bed is no bueno. So I'm trying to figure out like how to do it, and I have it on the bed, and I'm saying, you're supposed to lay it flat, but I don't have room on the floor, and then, people are yelling at me and telling me I'm not doing it right and acting like I'm an idiot. And then Summer says, doing it on the bed is no bueno. And I don't know what it was about that comment, but I think it was just like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, my mindset is like, that's not helping because there's nowhere else to do it. So if you tell me it's no bueno, and then saying no bueno, it was just kind of like, again, it rubbed me the wrong way because I'm trying to do this and there was no suggestion and there didn't seem to be any other obvious place to do it. So anyways, I responded to Summer, and I'm going to play you a response. Now, people after the fact were telling me, Report of the Week ended up getting very upset with how I talked to Summer. And people told me this, and they sent me screenshots of what Report of the Week wrote. And I thought, oh, I must have really yelled at Summer. But I watched it again, and I don't think it's that bad. So here's the exchange. I'm going to play it for you, and you can tell me what you think about this. I think this is where I see the comment right here. Yeah, doing it on the bed is no bueno. Where do I do it? Then Trent, then Summer, where do I do it? Summer, tell me where to do it. Summer says, don't do it on the bed. Well, it's no bueno. Well, where do I do it? Tell me where in my apartment I have the room to do it. The floor, there's no room on the floor. Okay, there's no room on the floor. Next suggestion. Where? Kitchen floor? I don't know if it's going to be there. I don't know if it's going to fit on the kitchen floor. Do it on the balcony? I could do it on the balcony. That's basically it. I don't know. If that offends you, this might be the wrong channel for you. If that offends you, this might be the wrong channel for you. That was not, I don't feel like that was disrespectful. I wasn't even yelling. But I guess a lot of people were upset. And I apologize to Summer later. And look, Summer, if you're watching, I'm sure she's not, but I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here. It's not like I swore and yelled. It was just a response to the comment that doing it on the bed is no bueno. So Summer got upset supposedly, and then Summer H says, "Wow." See, look, if we go to the comments down here, Summer H says, "Wow." And then let me play this forward a little bit. Then Report of the Week got very upset with me. Hang on, we're going to see Report of the Week's comments in a second. See, this thing acts all messed up here. Sometimes it's hard to get to the chat parts you want. Let me find the Report of the Week's comments. I hate it. Whenever I'm trying to go through a chat, I have to mess around. It hangs up. Okay, let me find the Report of the Week comments. Okay, there's one right there. Is there one? There it is. Okay. Hold on, I saw another one from Report of the Week. There's another one. There's another one. There's one before that, though. It's still the same one. Why isn't it? When you're going through a video, it does a bad job of rewinding the chat. There it is. Okay. Comment 1. Report of the Week. I can't believe Steve talked to Summer like that. Is he all right? Now, you guys saw that. By the way, I love Report of the Week. But you guys saw what I said. So, when you saw me talk like that, did you think, is Steve all right? So he said, I can't believe Steve talked to Summer like that. Is he all right? Okay. All right. Let me keep going. He posted some more. Once again, the chat is not updating. Now I have to do this again. Sorry. Whenever you try to go through the chat, it's a flaw with the system on YouTube. It hangs up. All right, I can't believe Steve talked to Summer like that. Is he all right? Then he said, Jeff Ha, inexcusable. He said it's inexcusable that I talked to her like that. Okay, then he said, if I can find it here. I happen to know her. She's the nicest person. I'm upset about that. So he does know her. He said, I don't care if you're stressed. There's no reason to talk to a lady that way. There's no reason to talk to a lady that way. Maybe Report of the Week just hasn't seen me stream that much. Because if you've seen me stream a lot, I feel like you know how I talk. And that really isn't if I'm really upset with somebody, I'm a lot more forceful than that. And then he says, I thought Steve was better than this. I thought Steve was better than this. Now I'm going to play what I said again, and you tell me if it warrants all of that. All right, so I didn't see the rest. That's what I saw. Okay, so let me again go back and just play you what I said. I'm going to play you exactly what I said. Is it here? I have to find it now. Here it is, right here, right here, right here. So again, the comment that Summer made was, doing it on the bed is no bueno, as I've been trying to figure out where to do it. And as I mentioned, at that point, I was like, well, I was thinking like, well, where else do I do it? So here was my response. Yeah, doing it on the bed is no bueno. Where do I do it? Then Trent, then Summer, where do I do it? Summer, tell me where to do it. Summer says, don't do it on the bed. Well, it's no bueno. Well, where do I do it? Tell me where in my apartment I have the room to do it. The floor, there's no room on the floor. Okay, there's no room on the floor. Next suggestion. Where? Kitchen floor? I don't know. That's it. That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. I don't know. Carrot Lucy says, well, you are a bit snippy. Sure. But in the context, my view is that in the context of the broadcast, when I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to do this and people are all yelling at me and then somebody says, doing it on the bed is no bueno. Well, you're not suggesting another way to do it, and there's no obvious other way to do it. So you're just being critical, and you're being critical, and you're saying no bueno, which is kind of flip, and yet there's no other obvious place to do it. The burden's on you to say, like, well, hey, Steve, how about this? Hey, Steve, do you think maybe it'd fit on the kitchen floor? Hey, Steve, I know the kitchen floor seems kind of tight, but do you think maybe it would fit there? So again, I mean, yeah, did I get upset? I did get upset. It is what it is. Somebody just said this is the way conversation goes. You know, I'm upset that she got upset, but you know, my guess is that if you've ever put something together, if you've done any kind of DIY project and people you know are with you at the time offering suggestions, I'm guessing pretty often you have conversations like that. Never mind several hundred people watching you and a lot of them yelling at you like you're an idiot. So, you know, it's just the nature of doing that kind of thing. I'm upset. I'm sorry if Summer was upset, but this idea that, like, am I okay? That was inexcusable, that you shouldn't talk to a lady like that. We just have different standards, I guess. I love Report of the Week. Report of the Week is fantastic. It's just, I don't know. I think especially if you know me, you know that that's not, I don't think that should be taken personally. So anyways, Chris Lund says, texting has often come back and bit me because the emotional tone can't always be understood. Yeah, look, I mean, maybe the tone in which I took that comment was not the tone in which it was intended by Summer, which is fine. But yeah, so that's totally fine. But again, it's like, was I frustrated and a bit upset? Sure. Was I out of control and absolutely offensive? I don't think so. I think that's kind of, somebody said, that's the kind of conversation that happens when you're trying to put something together and other people are offering suggestions. Ugh. John Brown said she did suggest it scroll up. She suggested the kitchen before that. John Brown, I don't see every comment. John Brown, if you watch the video, I'm all the way across the room. You can't assume I see every comment, especially when I'm literally not. How am I supposed to see the comments when I'm not even looking at the screen? So anyways. No, I haven't spoken to Report of the Week, and I haven't spoken to Summer, but, you know. My point is, if you think, if what I said there is gonna really offend you, this is the wrong channel for you. Wrong channel is you. It's the wrong channel for you. Elaine says you just did it to John Brown because John Brown deserved it. Because John Brown, I thought, made a stupid comment, so deserved to be called out for it. So that's what I do. Yeah, I'm guessing probably Summer didn't mean to be rude. But, you know, I'm just reading the comment as it comes up. I don't. When I read the comment, I wasn't even looking at. You could see I didn't even really look at who said it. I just reacted to the comment itself. So there. Anyways. But it was weird though because like from all of the controversy, before I'd rewatched it, I thought like, oh my gosh, I must have really like yelled at her. I must have really lost it. From the reaction that I heard about, I started seeing the comments like later after the broadcast. I started hearing about some of the comments, and I was like, oh my gosh, I must have really lost it. Then I watched it, and I'm like, oh, that's all I did? That was it? Plush Vader said, I got called out by you once for a stupid comment. I said sorry and moved on. I Hear Cricket says, I was honestly oblivious to the controversy because I was laughing at our attempts to give you 50 gazillion instructions, but you figured it out and got it done. Yeah, I mean, I would advise you, if you didn't see the stream and you want to fully understand this, go read the comments as I'm actually doing this for the 20 minutes before that happened. So anyways, you know, yeah, Misha said she messaged her, so maybe Misha will talk to her. I don't have her contact information. Letter Artist says, I think we need Sal here to straighten this mess out. I don't understand Cheryl's comment. Cheryl says, as if you guys have nothing better to do. I mean, people are protesting in NYC. That's scary, and you're setting up curtains? What? Huh? What? Huh? John A. and PD says it is what it is. Logger and Camp says just arrived. Oh, you missed an eventful day here at the Lookner channel. Nicole Wilson says, during this pandemic, it's nice to have an escape. I mean, also, I needed to put this thing up. I moved into this apartment, and there's wasps out there, so I need to put a screen up. I'm not allowed to put a screen up because there's a protest. I don't even know what this protest in NYC is. There's a protest in NYC, so I can't put up my screen? Denise Horton said, went back to listen what everybody was talking about. Was like, huh, that's why someone got upset? I got yelled at 7 streams ago. Miss Ravioli says, I truly believe it was the buildup. Your tone jumped all of a sudden, but such is life. I think maybe if people don't know me, they don't know, like, someone who knew me would not be surprised by that at all. They'd be like, they'd actually think that was tame. Like, even though I'm upset in that clip, I'm having fun with it. Like, I'm having fun, like, saying, like, tell me where you tell me where to do this. But maybe people just don't know me well enough. Jay-Z got timed out once, and Jay-Z thought I hit him. Because I don't think Jay-Z understood that timeout was just for a couple of minutes. And I was joking about it when I did it. So we had to discuss that. Anyways, report of the week is great. So, and look, I think I give report of the week props for sticking up for his friend. That's nice of him to do. But I don't know. I think maybe report of the week just hasn't seen that many streams where doesn't understand, like, isn't putting that in the proper context of me. Nan B says, time for that big group hug. Trying to search. How do you search? Can you search emojis or not? I guess you can't. There's no search emoji on YouTube. I would have thought there would have been. Oh, there's sort of a hug emoji, I guess. I don't know. Seems like there should be a better one than that. AM says, I'm honestly afraid to say things in chat because you like to stream while hangry and the littlest things seem to upset you. Well, then don't say them. Oh, me so hungry, you violated the rules. All right, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Skinny Survivor says the relationship between a streamer and their chat is often like a married couple. Okay, the other thing I'll talk about while we're here, the other thing I'll mention, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about this, but so there's the elevator noise issue, and there's actually a newer issue which has come up in the last week, and I have to work on this as well. The new issue in the studio room, not this room, the other room, is that for some reason, because of the building, my neighbor and I seem to be able to hear each other very clearly through the AC vent. I know she's been able to hear me because she has knocked on my door and knocked on my wall when I was talking at a totally normal volume. And I have been in the studio recently, and I've heard like the TV in there and conversations, and it's very, very clear. And I figured out last night it's coming from the AC vent. So because it's not coming through the wall, I can't hear it through the wall. There's an AC vent in my studio, and it's coming through there. So I'm guessing we both have an AC vent, and somehow it's not properly insulated, and the sound is just carrying from one room to another. So I actually talked to my building about it today, and I put in a service request, and they're going to look at it next week. But it's really distracting. And I don't want to bother her, right? So I don't want to bother her, but also I can hear her during my stream. It's not normal like, oh, you hear somebody through the wall. I'm not hearing her through the wall. It's all coming through the vent because I got up on a step ladder and I put my ear, I could hear it all coming out of the vent. So it's very, very weird. But see, that vent is where the AC, it's the AC comes in. If I cover that vent, I have no AC in the room. I can't cover that vent. That's literally the one AC outlet for the studio. It's very weird. I've been in places with thin walls. The walls here are not thin. Yeah, so on one stream, that was the stream I had to go answer the door. She knocked on the door around 10 and told me to keep my voice down. But the thing is, see, I think she said she could hear my whole conversation. The thing is, what I think she doesn't realize is, my guess is that the person, we've talked about how pretty much everything here was broken when I moved in. And I think that who knows who this person was living here before I got here. My guess is that maybe they weren't around much, right? And maybe, so I think she thinks, oh, I'm hearing this person talk, they must be talking really loud. And the thing she doesn't realize is, no, you're hearing me talk because there's this insane sound conveyance through the vent. Because again, I can literally hear her TV and I can hear her talk, and it's not that, like, she's not talking loudly, but I hear the whole thing. It's just that vent. Jeff says the last person must have traveled for business extensively. They might have. Who knows what they were doing? But yeah. Oh yeah, Shelly, I could hear the last couple streams we've did. I could hear things with my AC on. It's just, yes, it's just, there's something like just wrong. They need to, I'm guessing they can do something about it. I'm guessing there's something that can be done, putting something in there. I don't know, but it's crazy. Nick says might have to switch rooms with bed in the studio. It's a last resort, but I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to start messing with that. The setup, I want to have my studio in its own room. So, and honestly, it's not the walls. I don't hear her through the wall. I hear her through the vent. I'm not hearing it through the wall. It's not the wall. Right. Also, like, letter artist probably doesn't even know who I'm talking to. She doesn't even know She probably is confused that I'm like talking for several hours at a time. But the thing is, I'm not even there that much. I'm only in that studio when I'm broadcasting. Other people, some other person could have moved in, and they could have made that their maid hangout room. Some other person could have moved in and played music and TV in that bedroom like 24 hours a day. So I just think the person before me probably was never here. Sarah, I think my understanding of the building from the outside, I think our bedrooms, our apartments are like mirror opposites. So I think our bedrooms abut each other. No, when I heard her TV, it was like it was some kind of music, like a soundtrack to something or something. Right, Amy. If the person before me could have just crashed in there. So, but, anyways, I talked to the building about it today, and they said they're gonna look at it next week and see if they can do anything about it. I tried to talk to the neighbor about it. I haven't been able to get in touch with her. Jay-Z thinks she's watching The Love Boat. Miss Ravioli says, just ask them to insulate your walls. It's something with that. It's the vent. It's the vent itself. But again, I think she thinks like I'm screaming, and she doesn't realize. I don't think she realizes that I can hear her, and that it's just a question of you can hear everything. Like during the last stream, she was on the phone for like an hour, and I could hear the whole thing, and she wasn't yelling. Yeah, I gotta have AC during the stream. Danny says, keep being loud. She may move out. Should I get 2 apartments adjacent? Danny, should I rent 2 adjacent apartments? So yeah, it's there's so many issues. So if we can get that solved and the elevator noise solved, then we might be okay. Again, AM, it's not about the wall. It's the vent. It's not the wall. Yeah, no, what I want to do is I want to let her know that I'm talking to the building about it. But I haven't been able to get in touch with her. So I will try to get in touch with her and let her know. On Smash Media says, if she knew you could hear her phone calls, she wouldn't do it on your side of the apartment. Tom thinks I should send her an ATV branded flask. Well, I was just waiting for her to call the police and have the police come by and be like, here I am. So I don't know what's going to happen, but that's the current state of things. And like tonight, if there's a 1 a.m. news story, I got to go in there and cover it. So, but see that's why I want to let her know that I'm talking to that I'm working on it with the building. Yeah, Jack D, I was talking quieter that night after I answered the door. But the thing is, like if I go in there to do a stream now, like I'm allowed to talk at normal volume. It's just it's on my mind. So I think like unconsciously I talk quieter. But it's not good for the stream. I mean, I need to be able to talk at normal volume. No, Jeff says send her you a clip of you streaming. Well, the good thing is this. I actually told the building, I said to the building, this is going to be an issue. But the great thing is anything I do in that room is documented. It's all on video. So I actually sent the manager of the building, I sent her a video. I sent her a copy and I said, this is the video where she knocked on my door and you can see her knocking on the door. And I said, you can watch the video and you can see how I'm talking. So everything I do, everything I say in there is documented. I have it all on video. So that's good. So no one can accuse me of screaming. Shelly, that stream was just, that one that she knocked at was just like a totally normal stream. Yeah, Mark, the police couldn't do anything. Right. It's just, again, but then what happened is I realized more like the last couple streams I heard her. And I heard her loud and clear. And I was like, uh-oh, we have an issue with that vent. Because I think it's been rare. I haven't been in there that much. And so, like, I don't think it had been the case that her and I had been in that adjacent rooms at the same time. But when we were, I heard her. No, letter artist, you can work from home. And the building knows. I've told the building since the beginning. They've known I have this little studio set up here. Yeah, Amy says next time you hear her, talk through the vent, and tell her you can hear her too. I should do that. I should shout through there. Misha says easy solution. I don't know. No, I can't hear her bathroom. The only times I've heard, again, the conversation and the TV. So, did management seem interested in the stream? No. Jeff Haas says you should have a conversation with her through the air vent. Prisoners do that. But see, it's distracting to me. If I'm doing a stream and I hear her conversation, and even if you can't hear it, it's very distracting for me. It's weird. I don't, that should not happen. It's a flaw in the building. That should not be happening. I was reading about this, and there's like things you can do, like in theory you can put something in the vent that doesn't block the air, but you can do stuff to the vent to help it keep from the sound from getting through. Now I don't know if they're going to do that, but on Smash Media thinks someone cut corners in the building to save money. Like there must be some kind of thing normal buildings do to keep it so that you don't hear other people through the vent. Because that would happen all the time. Plush Vader says, I wonder if it's a problem in other apartments in the building. I don't know. But it's, again, I never hear, it's not the walls. I never hear this person. I never hear anybody up here. I never hear anybody below me. Nobody. Don't hear anything. And I don't even hear her through the wall. Just the vent. Misha says, just put I hear you too on a sticky note and leave it on her door. Trust me. That's creepy. Misha, that's friggin' creepy. Ew. Yuck. Jeff says you shouldn't be having all these problems with your new apartment. I agree, but we're trying to get them fixed. Look, the elevator person's supposed to come next week, so maybe they can get that fixed. Melissa McQueen says, have her sign up for the Discord notification so she can go in the other room. Miss Ravioli said that happened to me before a company came to add insulation in between the shared walls. Well, this won't even be the walls. It'll just be the vent. I'd like her to complain to the building now, though. What would be good if I could get in touch with her is to have her complain, because then it's not just coming from me. No, Trent. The two big issues are the elevator noise and the vent noise. What they can put in the vent, there's different things I was reading about, but one thing is that you could just, I don't know what it looks like in the vent, but you can have like different barriers in the vent that don't block the air, but that would help block the sound. Like you have like a piece of metal that goes 3/4 of a way across, and then another one behind that here, and another one behind that here, and that might help block the sound. I was just reading about it. I'm not a sound expert, but there's things you can do that won't block the air, but can help block the sound. Letter artist says a sound baffle. Monica says it's called an airflow divider. Danny says during live streams put a pillow in it. Well, the vent is not open. I can't just stick something in there. And it's just so clear. When you hear the noise, it's really clear. Like when I hear her conversation or her TV, it's not that it's so loud, but it's very, very clear. There's a difference in the sound quality between hearing somebody through a wall and hearing them through a vent. If you hear them through a wall, it's muffled. You hear them through a vent, you just hear it so clearly. It's weird. It's like they're there in a way. It's very clear. I mean, the management, they've been trying to fix things. They fixed the stuff in my apartment. They brought somebody out to fix the elevators, so they've been responsive. Danny says like they are in the next room with the door open. Exactly. So the management's been responsive. But I got to have the vent. I can't cover the vent while live streaming. That's my AC. So we will have to see what happens. We will have it's I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Chris Lund says, would wearing a microphone on your shirt help? No, I mean, I'm not going to talk any differently. I won't, my talking won't adjust at all. So also there's a weird thing, Chris, I've looked into those mics before, and I'm trying to think of there's a reason I didn't want to do it. There's a reason I didn't want to use a lav mic. I don't know if it was at the quality or it's just because you can have the wire and then the wire's got to go somewhere and everything. So, but that's not really going to affect how I talk. I'll probably talk the same way either way. So, again, my hope is just that if it might be the case that they can do something with the vent and just fix it. But believe me, there's a lot of other people who could have moved in. It'd be even worse for her because I'm hardly ever in that room. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like I go in, some days I'm in the room a lot, but I go in there to cover news and that's it. What if somebody moved in here? What if a couple moved in here and that a TV was already on, always on in that room? Then she'd be hearing it 24 hours a day. What if the couple was hanging out in the bedroom? She'd be hearing all of that. You know, what if somebody worked in there, but worked 9 hours a day, every day, from 9 to 5, or whatever? What if somebody could have a night job and work 9 hours a night? So there's lots of people play music. I don't play music in here in that room. A lot of people do. So it could be much worse for her. And I'm not loud. There could be people who move in here who are much louder than me. No, I have not started to look at other places. That's a last resort. Our viewer, Denise, says, sounds like the air intake is shared between apartments. Right. Laura G says somebody could have a baby. I lived in my last place. The people moved in across from me and had a baby who cried. Somebody could move in here with a baby and the baby, or a dog. There's dogs in this building. So she'd hear that all the time. So I don't know. Ann M says, the apartment above me has been empty for over a year. There will be hell for me when someone moves in. Yeah, I'm not going to do any soundproofing stuff right now because that's a whole thing. It's just the vent. And I can't block the vent. So I'm going to see what the building can do. We'll see what the building can do because it's affecting two different tenants. And it's really the building's fault. So that's where we're at. So everything continues. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get some answers to these issues this coming week. And I haven't had like an all-night stream yet. That definitely could happen. Cheryl Simpson says soundproofing company is called Soundproof Cows. Yeah, Plush Vader says, at least it seems like your management are trying to get stuff taken care of. Yeah, I called them up today, and they did say, the head maintenance person will be here Monday. We'll talk to them about it. I mentioned the wasps outside, and they actually called me about it today. They called me today or yesterday, and they said, hey, we actually have the person here. Can you see a nest? And I said, because I guess the person comes once a week, and I said, no, I can't see a nest, and I just see them up, there. So they're responsive here. They're quite responsive. No, I don't regret moving. Stuff. It's just anytime you move somewhere, it's always a risk, and you don't know what's going to go wrong. I had an issue in Atlanta when I first moved in there. I was getting. It wasn't the same kind of banging. There was literally there was elevator noise. But something about it was causing vibration in the walls. It was just a different type of noise, but it was ridiculous. It was kind of a similar problem in that it was elevator noise causing vibration in my walls. But it was crazy for a few days. And then they fixed that. So, there's things that happen whenever you move somewhere. But the thing with the elevator noise and the hearing that the air vent are just bad things. But they're working on the elevator noise, so there. Hey, if you get a house, you can have the same thing. If you get a house, you can have problems there too. All right. Anyways, so that's where we're at. That's where we're at with everything. You're all caught up. So many more updates to come. Misha says, at least you have a screen up. Right, I have my screen up. So I don't have to worry about the bugs. I was on, it was lovely. I was out on the, I went out right at the end of this hall is the lovely sun deck, which no one ever goes on. So I can just go on it whenever I want. So that's nice. I mean, if that can work out, it'll be great. If these things can get worked out, it'll be great. But I don't know if they can be. Tom says, I hope everything resolves in a good way. No, Nick, I haven't used the vacuum in my car, but I did vacuum my place yesterday, and the Dyson was fantastic. It was so easy to vacuum. It's so light. And I did this whole room in like 10 minutes, and it's great. And I used the attachments. Oh, it was fantastic. I love the Dyson vacuum. It's just great. I got to do my car at some point. Yes, the building has a pool. I haven't used it. Misha says popcorn. I don't need popcorn because I had this amazing dinner. I had an amazing dinner at BurgerFi. Gail says the prints of her painting are on the way from Germany. Very exciting, Gail. Chris Lund says, I love living in an apartment. It isn't for everyone, though. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits. I also like having a view. I very much like having a view. And a balcony. Edward Kim says, I'm so happy to hear about the Dyson. Yeah, it's great. Sonic, I have not cleaned anyone else's apartment to clean up with it yet. Jay-Z says, single family home for me. Linda says you're going to love it more with a great screen. Again, the screen is great. It's a pluses and minus, the plus and minus of the screen. The fantastic thing about the screen is no bugs. That's a huge plus. But it is nice to get a little more airflow. You lose a little airflow. But I might try to go to bed tonight with the door open because I have the screen now. So. Stacks, you broke the rules. You're getting timed out. No, Plush, I didn't get to see that rocket launch a couple days ago because we were on the air. All right. Well, guys, I think we've covered a bunch of stuff. We covered the controversy, we covered dinner. We covered. You're all caught up right now. You're all caught up with all of my doings. So, I think we're getting to that time. My fantasy football team's in the playoffs tomorrow. I think I'm going to lose. I peaked too early. My running backs both got hurt. But anyways, we're going to certainly keep you updated. More updates to come. Amelia says, enjoy yourself. More updates to come. I hope summer comes back, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we've lost summer and report of the week for good. Yes, this is the natural end. Edward, I don't know if I'm doing anything with the balcony yet because I'm going to see if I'm staying here first. Balcony floor mat. Thank you, Cheryl, for the number. All right. I do appreciate you guys all tuning in. Jay-Z had Christian McCaffrey. I'm sorry. I have Mike Davis. I don't think he's going to really help me, though. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to our moderators, too. Misha and Mark Helton, Sarah Joy, Linda Belk, Danny James. Danny, it's late for Danny. What is it, like 5 in the morning? Hey, thanks, Sonic. Sonic says, thanks, Steve, mods, chatters, lurkers. Atlanta deposit refund too big. Eating schedule, BurgerFi, Concrete, Zazzle Flask, controversy, Clear Sound carries through studio vent. Thank you, Sonic. Yes, lots of updates. Barry Seinfeld, thanks for watching. Mary Arnold. Alex Staines. Amelia Brown. TWC60. I think CRT might have left. Expecting storms. Quentin says, when you're looking for a house later in life, remember smaller is better. I kind of like living in one room. It's easier to keep clean. I'm basically living in one room right now. I always like that about living in a studio. It's easier to clean. Arizona Jumper, thank you for watching. Terry Warner. Tony Del Monte. Thank you, Scarlett. Trent Hogan, Paula Faust, Cranky Poodle, Jeff Ha, Megan, Eric B. Skinny Survivor, Shelly Reynolds. Yeah, Jay-Z says later in life. Exactly. Exactly. Carrie Taylor, A&M Arizona Jumper, Nick Billings. Hey, Nick, I'm still checking in. I'm still checking in about that. Trying to find out what's happening. I'm checking in, Nick, about it. Frisco Williams. Happiness, Miss Ravioli. Peppa Chicken. School of Grasshopper TV. It's a blue shirt, dark blue. I have a little toothpaste stain on it. Melissa McQueen, Laura G, thanks for watching. Hey, sign up for the Discord notifications. Sign up for the Discord notifications. Do that. Plush Vader, thank you for watching. Me the Bat. One of the mods will post the link to Discord notifications. Tony, thanks for pausing the movie to watch. Hey, Nicole Wilson, thanks for watching. Christian Montoya, thank you for watching. There, Misha posted the Discord notifications. Jeff Haas says, signed up for the Discord recommendations yesterday. Highly recommend it. Sign up for the Discord notifications. You won't regret it. Strange Reverend, thanks for watching. Oh, now Stax is all upset for getting timed out for an obvious reason. Now Stax is all pouty because Stax got timed out. And it's pretending not to understand why Stax got timed out. Thank you, Louise. Louise says, enjoy your magnetic screen door. Thanks, I will. Allison Sky, thanks for watching. Dawn Pratt. John Gidry says, the height inches read wrong on Amazon? No, the height of this, the dimensions for the screen door were accurate. Discord, Plush Vader, Discord gets notifications for Agenda Free TV and Lookner. Both of them. JC Cat, thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody who donated too. That's really nice of you. Thanks for the donations, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you, Scarlett, for watching. Marcy Dodson, thanks for watching. Thanks to all the lurkers, too. Thank you to the lurkers in the Lurkers Lounge. Amy Colligan from Florida, thank you for watching. Oh, hold on. Darren Markley, thanks for watching. Donald Robbins. You, thanks for watching. You. Happy Hanukkah, everyone, says Letter Artist. Yes, happy Hanukkah, everybody. Brenda Bradley, thanks for watching. Oh, Freckles was moderating too. Thank you, Freckles, for moderating. Linda Nielsen was watching. Josette Givens, thanks for watching. Lady Edith wants to be a mod. We don't need mods right now on Lookner channel. We might soon. So for now, we're not. We have our existing mods, but we will keep watching. We'll let you know if that changes, Lady Edith. I appreciate you offering. Sathi, thanks for watching. Sathi Ramesh, the Macaw Lady, thank you. Timor, Christopher Lund, Joe Dirt. Thank you all for watching. And Baby Shark. Peppa wants to know the Discord. Can we get one more person to post the Discord? Maybe I'll cut my hair later. I really need to do that. There it is. Sarah Joy posted it. All right, guys. That's it. We're wrapping it up. We are wrapping it up now. I got to download the BurgerFi app now. That's what I got to do. That's what I'm going to do. Wild Bill, I did not vacuum today. I vacuumed yesterday. I might have vacuumed a little today. I got some stuff from that I didn't do yesterday. All right. Yes, it's a toothpaste stain. I didn't realize it was there. I brushed my teeth before this after I ate at BurgerFi, and I got a little toothpaste on me. And I put some water on it, and I thought it was gone, but it came back. All right, that's it. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll do more streams soon. Have a fantastic evening and day and weekend wherever you are. And we will see you soon.